The time is 11 o'clock on this late Sunday night, May 6, 2018. It is starting off on the Vader channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night, May 6, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, 52 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night is White House steps up at first confirmed CIA director. Michelle Obama said the 2016 election made her concern for women. Lava flow and test fires from Hawaii's Kyoto volcano, 21 homes now destroyed. Giuliani says Trump would not have complied with Mueller's subpoena. John McCain wants Mike Pence to attend his funeral instead of Donald Trump, according to the report. China slams U.S. oil in the nonsense jab at its Taiwan push. As deadline on nuclear deal nears, Israel and Iran issue warnings. Miracle child comes alive from brain injuries after parents sign away into donation papers. Nunes wants to hold session contempt to Congress. Trump team takes a more aggressive stance on Miller probe. Under pressure, Trump recognizes Chicago Turbine Union. Tesla will walk out contracts on Monday unless employees fight for them. Asia shares lag. Wall Street amid dollar strength. Gilly's house, a sober house and rent were created with a mother love. Edinburgh, North Edinburgh residents good up there in their communities. North Edinburgh looking at more playing fields. North voters being asked to pay for the new well. In Norton, as if the town didn't have enough problems with water quality, and Nashville business allegedly disrupted water in the western end of town last week. Water Superintendent Brittany Marshall said there was a major disturbance in the western area of town. The water department began receiving calls early Thursday afternoon for discolored water. Locals walk from Brookline School to Signature Brookline United Hospital's new Green Cancer Center for the 1900 Champions Fighting Cancer Walk. In Pennsylvania, health officials warn on possible measles exposures in Williamsport and Port Trevorton, Pennsylvania. 8 minutes ago in Naval, Massachusetts, shooting 112 Memphis Street Police Department report one victim gunshot wounded to the chest. Trinity EMS and Fire Department and Trinity Supervisor responded NFI ATT. Peter Childers time is 11:02 on this late Sunday night, and it's time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Report. Beep beep! Let's study off of the MBTA where wait lines based on 10-15 minute delays early disabled train on the commuter rail. It's looking good in the ferries they are looking good. Okay. How is Zimbabwe doing on this late Sunday night in Rhode Island? Route 10 in the westbound side, it is backed up from between Route 1A and Crenshaw Way and the Route 6 in Providence. 146 on the northbound side, those around the Selzer Road in North Smithfield, Rhode Island. 138 on both ends back by the Jamestown stretch, 24 southbound side, those are at Fall River headed towards the Rhode Island border. 485 at the northbound side, those are at 25, 185 in Wareham, out of the Cape. Route 60 eastbound side, those are at Route 124 out in Brewster, Massachusetts. Route 3 at the northbound side, it is slow between 44 and Plymouth area at the Kingston around the Independence Mall. 7th Expressway at the northbound side, it is slow between Mass Ave and Mass Pike eastbound side, slow between the Pruitt Tunnel and 7th Expressway, Mass Pike westbound side, also at 7th Expressway in Boston, Mass Pike westbound side, also on the lower airport headed towards St. Williams Tunnel. 390, 395. 93 southbound side, also in Bethune stretch, 495 at the southbound side, also on Route 3 in Lowell. 290 eastbound side, also the Worcester Shrewsbury stretch, today westbound side, also in the northern stretch towards the Mass Pike. 91 on the northbound side, slow on the Long Meadow stretch. 91 southbound side, also on Enfield stretch. 91 southbound side, it is slow for the Hartford stretch. 84 westbound side, also on Route 9 in Farmington, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, also on Waterbury, Connecticut. And Merritt Parkway eastbound side, also on Westport, Connecticut stretch. And up north, Vermont, Maine. Interstate 879, southbound side, also at Cleveland, upstate New York, Vermont, out of 50 northbound side, so it's circle back there towards Montreal and Main Turnpike at the northbound side, also at 285, and Farmersburg slow on the westbound side between the Main Turnpike at 295. Peter Childers time is 11:05 5 on this late Sunday night, and it is time now for a weather report. And take a look at the radar satellite open shows rain showers covering much of southeastern Massachusetts and Boston vicinity to northeastern Massachusetts and stretching a bit of southern Vermont. You southern New Hampshire, a bit of southern Maine, some patchy rain showers down around the east central portion of New Hampshire and western Maine, and the rain showers stretching all the way up into New Brunswick and stretching up much of Nova Scotia and rain showers in eastern Quebec, some snow showers around south of Lake, also barely in Quebec, and rain showers stretching far away as western New York and down to northwestern Pennsylvania. And looking at some heavy batches of rain showers down at North Rehoboth and South Wayne's Quarter in Rehoboth and that area. And we got another batch of heavy rain down around eastern sections of Brockton and north of Abington and around Rockland and Norwell and west of Hanover and west of Hanson, Mass. And south of Scituate and west of Marshfield. And rain and heavily around Cohasset, west Sean Galvin and rain and heavily around Melrose, Massachusetts, and rain and heavily southeast of Swampscott and south of Manchester, New Hampshire. And rain and heavily between Lawrence and Hayville, Massachusetts, and rain and heavily down around west of Tewksbury, Massachusetts. And rain and heavily along Hogland and Stratford, New Hampshire. Alright, let's take a look at temperature spread around region. It's in the 50s in southern New England with a 49-degree reading for Provincetown, Massachusetts. It is in the 50s in northern New England with a 36-degree reading for Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, temperature spread around the region. Right now, Naughton, the temperature at 11 o'clock, 51 degrees, that temperature humidity 93%, 2.49 degrees, by around 28 inches, and it's rising soil and winds east and northeast of 2 miles an hour. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Scattered showers for the night, maybe before midnight, patch fog up to 3 a.m. hours. Glasgow at 51 degrees, at carbon concentration 30% for Monday, back to work, back to school. Patch fog before 8 a.m. hours, mostly Glasgow about 61, about 42 degrees. Not off wind, we come to the northeast, wind 5 to 9 miles in the morning. And low at 42 degrees, north about 3 to 6 miles for Monday night. Tuesday, most sunny, podcast about 6 miles, about 45 degrees, northeast about 5 miles and a shift of the land, variable wind for Wednesday, most sunny, most gust about 72, about 45 degrees. For Thursday, sunny, the most gust about 71, about 53 degrees, just based to 30%. For Friday, Central Showers, Punch-Center, podcast about 74, about 47 degrees, just based to 30%. For Saturday, Punch-Center, the most gust about 65, about 50 degrees, just based to 30%. With the Central Showers Saturday night, and for Sunday, Central Showers, most gust about 72 degrees, just based to 30%. Peter Children's time. 11:07 on this late Sunday night, and it is start out for a Sunday night sports roundup. The Boston Bruins season of ups and downs has come to an end as they fall to the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-1. Bruins get off to a good start. Game 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals as David Krejci gets a goal with 48 seconds left in the first period and was 1-0 Bruins in the Bruins had momentum going the way, but the Lightning took over as Braden Point gets an assist goal to tie one apiece, and then JT Miller gets a goal 14 minutes to the second period to make it 2-1 Lightning, and the Bruins kept on battling hard all game long for the third period, and Bruins had good chances in the third, but Anton Strawman seals the victory for the Lightning with a empty net goal from the other side of the net as the Boston Bruins season comes to an end as they fall to the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-1 as a season has come to an end as the Tampa Bay Lightning will await the winner of the Washington Capitals Pittsburgh Penguins game. Well, the Boston Bruins season has come to an end. A little disappointing, but the Bruins had a good season and they made it as far as the semifinals, and Coach Bruce Cassidy is proud that the team has fought all season long. And what will happen in the next season for the Bruins? Will Tuukka Rask stay with the Bruins or go to another team? And will Chara stay or go to another team? We will find out in the offseason. While the Vegas Golden Knights are moving on to the Western Conference semifinals as they will defeated the San Jose Sharks 3-0 to await the winner of the Nashville-Winnipeg game. Lightning will await the winner of the Washington-Pittsburgh game. Okay. The Boston Red Sox. Force to be reckoned with in the AL East as the Red Sox got on the board at the top of the first against the Rangers. The Texans on a Mitch Morton double to ladder driver. Right field of Robert Bartok to make a 1-0 favorite of the Red Sox at the top of the first. Then top of the third, Xander Bogaerts singles on ground ball left fielder Ryan Ruan. That's of course JD Martinez and Xander Bogaerts the second in the throw to make it 2-0 favorite of the Red Sox. And then Sean Leon on the top of the sixth smokes a home run foul ball right to the field. Scores Nunez and Jack Ryder Jr. make it 5-0 favorite of the Red Sox. And then JD Martinez home run foul ball right field top of the seventh to make it 6-0 favorite of the Red Sox. And then Ryan Ware home run foul ball right field as the Boston Red Sox beat the Texas Rangers 6-1 as they improved their record to 25-9. A game ahead of the Yankees as the Red Sox, next up, they will travel to the Bronx for a 3-game series with the New York Yankees. 2 Parliament man for the Red Sox, while Louis Severino man for the Yankees. Okay, look at that Eddie. And for Major League Baseball scores, Chicago Cubs lead the St. Louis Cardinals 2-1 to the bottom of the 6th in St. Louis. New York Yankees over the Cleveland Indians 7-4. Toronto Blue Jays over the Tampa Bay Rays 2-1. Colorado Rockies over the New York Mets 3-2. The San Francisco Giants over the Atlanta Braves 4-3. Philadelphia Phillies fall to the Washington Nationals 5-4. Minnesota Twins defeat the Chicago White Sox 5-3. Pittsburgh Pirates over the Milwaukee Brewers 9-0. Kansas City Royals over the Detroit Tigers 4-2. Baltimore Orioles fall to the Oakland Athletics 2-1. Astros fall to the Diamondbacks 3-1. Seattle Mariners fall to the LA Angels 8-2. San Diego Padres beat the LA Dodgers 3-0 to the Bible Bonds over the Cincinnati Reds 8-5. How about those Red Sox? Okay, looking at the NBA scores, the Golden State Warriors crashed the North Falcons 189 to the ticket. 3 games, 1 lead in this best of 7 series, while the Kevin Durant had 30 points in 36 minutes, while the Houston Rockets have a 3-1 lead also with a 187 win over the Utah Jazz. In the Wheaton Sports Front, in the Newmac Tournament Championship game, the Wheaton Lions fall to the Babson Beavers 11-5. But despite that, Coach Bobrovsky and his team had a good season, so hats off to Coach Bobrovsky and the Wheaton Lions for a wonderful season. Alright, looking at some sports news. The Toronto Raptors face serious questions being down 3-0 to the Cavaliers. Deshaun Kaiser will be a first-round pick in this year's draft. How Rajon Rondo used team leaders to bring the Pelicans together. Virginia Tech and Virginia get NCAA women's lacrosse bids. St. Louis Cardinals millionaire get hit and groin by a foul ball at 1 month after surgery. Wood slumps to 55 after birdie-free final round. Contreras ties not after rain delays. Elliot Dodgers put Clayton Kershaw on the disabled list. Ace Storm just wasn't feeling right. Michael Griffin is on one-day contract retires as a Titan. Kevin Oliver dominates Stover, scores 4th Cup win of the year. And Cleveland Browns signed potential Thomas replacement quarterback and Jason J. Grass, second winner in the 2018 Wells Fargo tournament with a crazy finish. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on it. Late Sunday night, May 6, 2018. Viewers will be having a good night with a good bye to and I'll see you tomorrow morning with more report. Have a good night.